Today's workout is a full core workout. We work the abs, the obliques, the lower back, and everything in between. Starting off on your back, the first exercise is a full crunch, a full sit-up from the bottom to the top, lightly supporting the head. You exhale on the way up, pulling the belly button in towards the back. These are those same sit-ups they used to make us do in gym class. Now it's your time to return to those and see how you do. Your breath is very important during all sit-ups and crunches. It keeps your midsection tight and allows the abs to contract. Second exercise, leg lowers, so supporting the lower back by sticking your thumbs underneath your tailbone. Inhale as you lower the legs and exhale as you pull up. Very important to keep your lower back in contact with the mat. So if you need to lift your head up off the mat, please feel free to do so. The straighter your legs are, the harder this exercise is, and the more bent, the easier. So you decide based on your fitness level. Always pulling in with your lower abs from your belly button and downwards. Try and focus on those ones here. Next, we're going to combine the two exercises. So we bring the legs up, we're going to lower them as we keep our head down, and then we crunch both halves into the center. The abs stay contracted throughout this exercise, so as you release, you must keep the abs contracted in order to keep that back glued to the mat. If you find your back popping up, you can always keep your head down or just minimize the range of motion. Next exercise is called a pulsation. Again, we're working the full ab structure, but we're focusing a little bit more on the lower abs. So supporting the lower back again, we pulse our legs up to the top to a 90-degree position and then back all the way down to a few inches off the ground. So depending on the strength of your abs, that's going to determine your range of motion here. If you're advanced, you go all the way from the top to the bottom. And if you're a beginner just starting out, or you have back problems, keep your legs higher up in the air and just focus on the isometric contraction of the abs. Stretching in between exercises is always a great way to use that 10-second rest. Next one is a single leg bicycle hold. So I've crunched up my upper body here and I'm supporting my lower back while I'm holding in my knee. One leg is extended straight. The lower that leg is, the harder this exercise is. If you feel any strain on your neck, please support your head with your hands. This is called an isometric exercise, meaning it's a static movement. You're not moving, you're just keeping those abs in contraction. Stretching in between, and of course, we're going to have to go to the other side. You can use your elbows to prop your upper body up a little bit. It's not cheating. You'll feel this in your abs no matter where your hands are placed. Core muscles means abs, back, and obliques. So right now we're going to go to the back. We're going to do something I call the Savasana plank. So laying on your back, dig your heels into the ground, dig your shoulders into the ground, and squeeze your glutes and your lower back upwards. So you've got a contraction throughout the whole posterior chain of your body, from your back muscles, your lower back muscles, your glutes, your hamstring, and your calves. You can choose a variety of different hand positions as I'm illustrating here. Pick which one suits you and where you feel the contraction in the backside of your body the most. Again, breathing, holding those abs tight. Flipping right over, we're going to go into a plank. This is a forearm plank crunch. So we get into our forearm plank. Once you have that position, drop your hips down and then pull your belly button and your hips just slightly upwards. Contracting the abs, pulling in and exhaling as you squeeze up. You're fighting gravity here as well as working those muscles. It takes a couple of repetitions before you feel it, but once you start feeling it, it feels amazing. Again, I'm stretching in between almost every exercise. We flip over again for a single leg bicycle. Everyone's familiar with the bicycle crunch. This time, all you're going to do is just bring that one leg in and out. Now here, again, the height of your resting leg is going to determine how hard this exercise is. If you feel your back popping off the ground, lift that leg up so the foot is closer to the ceiling. Stretch it out, and then we move on to the other side. This feels hard in the moment, but I can assure you, tomorrow you will be so happy with how tight your abs feel. Again, as a reminder, always exhaling as you contract those abs and bring the knee in. One side is definitely going to feel more coordinated with the other. As you keep doing this workout, they'll even out. We're going to combine all those parts we've worked now, and we're going to do a real true bicycle crunch. Hands behind the head, knees are up, and we alternate elbow to knee, trying to extend the leg as straight as possible and definitely trying to touch the elbow to the knee every time. Speed is not as important here as quality. Exhaling every time you bring that elbow to knee. We're going to stay here and we're going to go into our Savasana plank one more time. This time I tried to get up even just a little bit higher now that my back is warmed up. Try this out as well. Arms can be overhead or fingertips pointed straight up towards the ceiling. Squeeze those glutes. By crunching your shoulders off the ground a little bit, it further tightens your core. We're going back to that bicycle concept, this time the most advanced of the bicycles, the straight leg bicycle. If this is too advanced for you, please feel free to use one of the other options that we've previously tried. Nice and slow on that release, making sure the lower back stays in contact with the mat. I've promised you a complete core workout, and that's what you're going to get. Let's flip back over for another forearm plank. This time, we're going to twist it out and incorporate those obliques that we've already warmed up. So dropping your hip in an alternating pattern towards the ground as low as you can go. Flipping over on the feet each time. Another advanced maneuver here is going to be the ankle touch. So our legs are extended to almost straight, hands overhead, and we are going to alternate reaching and touching the opposite ankle or toes, exhaling every time as you come up. If you're a beginner, your upper body may not come off the ground as much as mine is here, but as you progress and the abs get stronger, you'll be able to get up higher and higher. Reach as far as you can and work towards this as a goal. You're almost there. This is the last super hard exercise. All right, next is an airplane twist. Leaning back slightly, arms out to the side, feel your abs engage, and you're gonna reach and look to where your hand is touching the ground. Inhale on the way down and exhale as you return to center. The further back you lean, the more your abs become engaged. And our last exercise, you made it, is a boxer's crunch. So it's a full crunch, just like we did at the beginning, but this time you're gonna punch up in an alternating fashion. Left, right, and then on the next one, right, left. My ab workouts generally start with a full crunch and end with a full crunch. What that does is it shows you how hard you've worked your abs based on how hard you can get up, and the difference between how far you get up on your first set of full crunches and how it feels on that last set. A few more seconds to go, you're almost there. And we stretch it out. So flipping over onto your stomach, place those hands right beside your shoulders or your chest. Inhale and pressing upward, and then breathe through this nice Cobra stretch. You can also extend your arms in front if you have the flexibility. Feel that stretch through the whole front abdominal cavity. Congratulations, you made it through TribeSpace Advanced Hiit Ab Workout. I hope your abs will feel amazing. Come back and do this over and over again. We'll see you again next time.